Hi, Cancers, and welcome to your 2020 year ahead forecast. This is Sky here, coming to you on the fourth day of my installment of the 12 days of 2020 year ahead readings. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I hope that you are feeling well. Cancer and moon energy is going to have a very interesting time in 2020, a very defining time. A lot of possibilities for shift, a lot of possibilities for seeing yourself on the other side of the year, like 2021, in a completely different type of lifestyle or a completely different type of existence. This is a shifting, defining year for you, most definitely. And I've been finding through my own work and meditation that lunar energy, moon energy, Cancer energy is having a bit of a struggle early on when the shift occurs. Towards the end of 2019 and moving into 2020, there is a bit of existential crisis here, maybe, or a bit of unsureness, a lot of different options. I feel that Cancers have so many different options in 2020, so many different ways they can go, so many different options to pursue, but it's like you can't choose all of them and do the one thing that you want to do with the most clarity or the most authenticity or the most success. So there is a difficult choice that you might have to make in the first quarter of 2020 about, what do you want to do, where do you want to go? Because as I've been saying, this Capricorn energy that we have, Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto all in Capricorn for the entire year of 2020, it really treats people well who know where they're going, okay, who have an end game, who have a goal already established, or know what they want to do with their lives, because then you can really just fill in the gaps and you can really use that solid, structured energy of Capricorn to really do the best that you can and create something beautiful. But I feel that the natural ebbing and flowing of Cancer energy, the natural sort of, okay, I'm going to do what my emotions tell me. I'm going to, sort of change my wants every day with like the change of the moon. This is not well responded to. Again, the moon is traditionally debilitated in Capricorn, so lunar energy, Cancer energy does not react well to Capricorn energy, even though it is your axis. The Cancer-Capricorn axis is your astrological axis, so there is familiarity, but also instinctual discomfort. So if you guys were to read my new ebook, Moon Symbols, an astrological guide to healing your moon, you would have seen a lot about the Cancer-Capricorn relationship, a lot about, moon and how incredible it is in Cancer and how it struggles more in Capricorn. And I would definitely recommend that to understand more of your energy this year, because you are lunar energy Cancers. You guys should all check out Moon Symbols. It is currently on holiday sale, so be sure to jump over there. That'll be linked below in the description box. It's on Amazon. You can search it on Amazon. It's just Moon Symbols, an astrological guide to healing your moon, would bring it right up. But yeah, as I said in my ebook, the moon and Capricorn energy, it really brings forth a lot of issues of how you structure your life, the routine in your life. It really brings forth a lot of, issues of domestic structure, domestic control. So control dynamics come up, finance dynamics come up. Finance is very, very emphasized for Cancer in 2020. Some of you do have the opportunity definitely to make more, but kind of like everyone else, it's about using what you have with more value. So there's a lot of need for budgeting. There's a lot of need for really exercising the entire might of your accounts, your time, your money, your energy. All of these things have to be reached for with the best value in mind. How is the way that I'm spending my time valuable? Is the way that I'm spending my money valuable? Is the way that I'm spending my energy valuable? Are you spending valuably, Cancer? These are the questions that you really have to be asking yourself very, very strongly and very clearly as we're coming out of 2019. Because, as I've been saying, if you guys have been keeping up with the series, there's a period of time between January and March, so the first quarter of 2020, before we get into the rat year, which will come in March with the Chinese astrology. We have about 2.5 more months of pig year. And what that does for us is that gives us a bit of time to clean things up. That gives us a bit of time to finally get things in order. I've talked all year about getting things in order. If you guys have been over on my Patreon page, I've been talking in my tea chats and my benevolence messages about a lot of different ways that you can get your life in order, a lot of different ways that you can start down that path, and a lot of different tools there. That's linked below too if you're interested. yeah, we have another opportunity from about January, for all of January really, and all of February. We have time to do some of these last acceptance pieces that we've needed for a long time to make our life valuable, to make the way that we spend valuable, to make the way that we energize valuable and strong. And oftentimes it relates to the body. Another thing that I feel for Cancer in the year of 2020 is that the body is very emphasized because Capricorn is all about the material, real world. So it's all about your physical form, your physical body. And you kind of are too. The entire Cancer Capricorn axis is about this to a degree. So if your body's not been feeling healthy, if you've been feeling fatigued, if you've been having stress response, if you've not been able to sleep or not been able to wake up, you have to really put things into high gear as we move into January for sure, because that's what Pig Year is all about. If you know, you might have heard from me or other astrologers that the entire year of 2019 was about, you know, really healing your body up and really making that a lot stronger. So if you're still feeling like things aren't quite in order, there are like certain things like Cancer. I do feel that Cancer, especially in the very beginning of calendar year 2020, it's like it has to kick into gear. It has to, like, you know, make up for some of the slack or make up for some of the, you know, here's the tough thing about Cancer and why 2020 can be a tough year for some Cancers is because Cancer relies on the natural ebb and flow. Do I feel like doing this or do I not feel like doing this? Does my gut feel right in this situation or does it feel wrong? And it really prioritizes following that, and it has to a degree. But sometimes it's not comfortable to heal the body. Sometimes there's a healing crisis, or sometimes we get addicted to feeling ill or diseased. So the natural ebb and flow, the natural feeling can become illusory. We can feel like we want to continue disease. We can feel like we can want to continue bad circadian rhythms just because it starts to feel natural and it starts to feel right. So you have to kind of get a bit stern with yourself as a Cancer. And if you can do this at the very tail end of 2019 and moving into early 2020, you can really reverse any type of negative ebb and flow, any type of negative, okay, like I want to just lay in bed all day, even though I have these things I need to get done, and it feels good to lay in bed all day, but I'm going to create so much adrenal stress for myself over the next week because I've done this, but that's okay because this is what feels right to me right now. You can reverse that. You can reverse that back into, okay, I feel like doing the things that I set out for today. I feel like accomplishing more than I needed to today. And now the next week after this is going to be so much more clear. I can really just do whatever the heck I want to do, whatever is healthy. Like I can have a lot of free time because I wanted to get things done today. I wanted to be direct with my energy. And that's really the magic point of Cancer for 2020, is really reversing your wants and your desires to be productive and to be good for you. A Cancer who wants to make things right, who wants to follow their dreams, who wants to do the hard work, because Capricorn energy is all about hard work. All of these Cancers who can get onto that energy wavelength, because you're a hardworking sign, you're a cardinal water sign. So you work hard, you work emotionally hard to achieve your goals, and you move forward, you progress, you are a forward moving energy. If you can get behind yourself with that, it's incredible to see what you can accomplish this year. I also feel for Cancer in the year of 2020 with Uranus in Taurus, with Neptune in Pisces, all harmonious sextile trine energy for you. The other outer planets is what I'm talking about. I feel that your taste and your palette and your desire spectrum all become a little bit different here too, and just kind of shift into something else. So this can be a nice feeling or a negative feeling, just depending on how you want to look at it. Like, it is possible that things that you've wanted to accomplish for a long time, that you've kind of been working on for a long time, all of a sudden you may not feel as connected to that anymore, and you might feel like you've wasted time. On the flip side, it's also really possible that you finally discover a destined sense of, like, this is what I'm meant to do in my life. Like, you can finally get connected to a career or a just a goal or a desire in a way that you've never been before, like being behind something 100%, 110%. It is a form of ambition that I do feel coming in for you this year. That is how the Capricorn energy really activates you. And especially as we move into 2021, when Jupiter moves into Aquarius, there's going to be a super strong, ambitious type of almost like dissociated ambition energy that comes in for Cancer, which sounds kind of bad when I put it that way, and that might not be the perfect way to describe it, but you might feel it coming on as a Cancer. it's not about like personal glory. It's not about vanity. It's not about, looking like you're successful. It's about loving something so much and being so plainly behind it that it's so right for you. And this is one of the most incredible things that Cancer can attach to this year and start to be building. And that's why 2020, well, okay, so here's sort of how the cycle worked. 2019 kind of came in to heal your body, to heal your mind, to heal up the pieces. 2020 comes in to start speaking around, to start building a network, to start communicating, and to start feeling, what do I want to say? To start feeling like you're not in your way, like you're not blocking yourself off from things. And then 2021 is really about pursuit and about cardinal forward, like a fixed forward sort of energy that comes in where you're really accomplishing a lot. So that's sort of the 3-year cycle you're working on right now. So that should also put into light what you need to reinforce for yourself right now. Okay, Cancers, I'm going to go ahead and draw a tarot card for you guys for the year of 2020. This will sort of be your significator for the year. This is going to give some advice and concepts for how you can move forward this year, really growing stronger and growing more emotionally stable, growing healthier, and how you can use the energies around you to ascend, basically. So let's see what's coming up for you. 2020 year card for Cancer. We have Ace of Cups. Incredible, beautiful. So much more of 2020 deals with emotional healing and getting emotional energy again. And it's not so obvious either, because I didn't really feel that specifically in that way, but it's interesting to see that through making your body healthier, through removing any, I can't do that because of XYZ, I can't do this thing that I really want to do because of XYZ, getting past that, getting past the unhealthy ebb and flow, like, oh, I just want to lay in bed all day, even though I know that's going to make my life really chaotic over the next week. Getting past that is what is emotionally healing to you. That is Ace of Cups energy for you, and that also means that that's what you need to do to pull in a new relationship too. So for a lot of Cancers, 2020 can look like finally meeting a soulmate, or finally taking a relationship to the next level, getting into a marriage path for some of you, starting that journey in 2020. So you open yourself up to that super connected, super authentic relationship by doing what I've just been talking about, by exercising self-discipline. Okay, because with Ace of Cups energy, I think that a lot of people forget, it comes with a lot of need for self-discipline. It comes with a lot of need for structure. And Capricorn energy is just what Ace of Cups needs, because it provides so much emotional energy that it can kind of implode on itself if it's not really routined out or implemented in a particular way. We can, again, feel like we want to sleep all day. I think that sleep keeps coming up for you guys too. I think there's maybe been sleep issues for Cancer that are trying to really get fixed in 2020. Circadian rhythm issues. Again, this is what Cancer lunar moon energy is all about. It's about the natural rhythms of the body, the sleep cycles, the hormonal rhythms, all the chemical structures of the body. The moon regulates these things. So Ace of Cups is also a bit of a moon energy too, and it's going to give you more. So if you've had any deficiencies of like vitamins or hormones or chemicals or rest, those deficiencies will be healed this year if you get into an environment where that's possible. So really affirm that to yourself. Like, what do I need to do to heal whatever is deficient? Being deficient of love, being deficient of care, being deficient of time. Okay, maybe you need to cut some time off for yourself. Maybe working 3 jobs isn't right anymore. Maybe you need to pull back just a little bit and give yourself more time. That could be an important thing for Cancers, because a lot of people think the Capricorn energy that we're moving into is all about spending more time, getting more jobs, getting more signing away more time. But it can actually go either way. It is just the what do I want to say? It's just the parsing of time, whether we give ourselves more or commit more of it away. That's all that it is. It's those actions. So for you guys, you need to hold more time if you can be responsible with it, because Capricorn energy is not very kind to those who cannot be responsible with time. okay? And this is an important thing to remember. So some of us might find that we have to commit more time to a second or third job if we're not being responsible with the time that we have. Some of us might find that we have to commit more time to the success of other people if we're not giving to our own success or to our own progress. So these are all signs from the universe. If people are saying, here, come do this for me, come make me successful, come manage me, or here, come to this job and do this for all these people, make them successful, make their lives easier. This is a big sign, Cancer, that you're taking your own free time, or you're taking your own gift of time and you're squandering it to a degree. So the universe is like, okay, well, it's time to strap on the bridle. It's time to strap on all of these things if we can't do what we're meant to do. Okay, so really have some nice meditation or nice affirmation with yourself as you're moving into the beginning of 2019, because, you know, time is perfect. Time is an incredible theme in this paradigm where we've actually organized it quite well, because, again, the calendar new year, January 1st of 2020, is not the actual new year energy. This comes around March 21st when we go back into Aries time. But what it does is it gives us a collective idea of new year, so we can really start to get things in order between January and March and really prepare the true new energy for March. So we get about 2 months, I guess, actually about 3 months. Is it January, February? Yeah, about like 3.5 months, really. 2.5 months. I can't do math. We get about 2.5 months to really see where we came, what we want to start over, what we want to release, and we have to be prepared by March 21st, especially during a Capricorn triple conjunction year. It's unforgiving for people who are reluctant or refusing to give their time in a way that gives back to them, you know? So take the next few months here leading up to March, Cancer, to really get your time in order and to really get your spending in order. Again, time, money, energy, spending of them. And feel your life. Feel it out. Ebb and flow. Do your thing, you know? Feel what isn't right and follow through on that. Feel what is right and follow through on that. The universe is giving you more energy this year. Ace of Cups. It's bestowing more emotional energy so that you can try something new, so that you can take on something new, so that you can finally get out of the relationship or the marriage that's been, you know, pulling you down, or whatever it is. You know, you will have more energy, more health, more vitality to face things. What you don't want to do is just lay in bed all day and let it like implode within, okay? Face your life, face your time, face your reality, and you will be very rewarded this year, very empowered, and 2021 will become such an incredible ride for you. So anyway, Cancers, thank you so much for being here. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button or like this video. Again, if you're a Cancer watching this video, hit that like button like right now so it can be put out on YouTube and so other Cancers can find it. Comment below, let me know how you're doing, how you're feeling about the year ahead. And as always, I have all of the links in the description box for my new ebook, Moon Symbols. You know, you're a moon ruled sign, so it's a great ebook for you to check out. It's on holiday sale, only $6.99 for the holidays. And then I also have my Patreon page and my website if you were looking to book a reading. It's all linked below. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I'm looking forward to an incredible esoteric healing year of 2020. I'm already planning out content for you guys. There's a lot of new things coming, so keep those notifications on, and we will be talking soon, Cancers. Much love. Bye.